Hey everybody, welcome to the Book Nook, where we talk about the awesomeness that is books. Today we're going to talk about how I got 5 books for $5. And I'll let you be the judge of if they're any good or not. So we're going to just jump right in and I'll show you the books that I got. So we'll start with the first one that I've been doing photography now for a few years and have gotten more into it. I have a few cameras. I like to go out and do a lot of nature photography. So I picked up a book that's just, digital photography, photo recipe. So it tells like all the settings for different types of photos to take. And like that is a huge help to me. If you are into photography at all and know like, what your f-stop should be at and the ISO and all that, white balance, all that stuff. It's like this tells you how to set up different scenes and different types of photos and what settings you should use. So I thought that'd be really helpful. The next one, because my partner and I are into like weird spooky stuff and we like things that go bump in the night, and hearing about haunted places around the US is always interesting to us. So this one is Pirates, Ghosts, and Coastal Lore. The Best of Judge Wedby. So this obviously is about pirates, ghosts, and coastal lore. Right in my wheelhouse. Love this stuff. I'm gonna give you a little synopsis of the story time with Sin. Here we go. For decades, the folk tales of Charles Harry Wedby have been available wherever you care to look on the Outer Banks. In bookstores, certainly, but also at supermarkets, bait and tackle shops, fishing piers, historic sites, and lighthouse gift stores. Their popularity has transcended Wedby's loyal readership and more. The 13 stories selected for this volume are Judge Wedby's finest. I thought this would be a fun read, so this is one of the ones of the 5 for $5. $5 bookstore. I don't know. All right, the next book I got. Oh, I thought this one might be a fun read. It is Whitley Strieber, Cat Magic. I think everybody needs a little cat magic in their life. Or maybe dog magic. Or lizard magic. I don't know. Some sort of animal friend magic. So Whitley Strieber is probably best known for his nonfiction books about being abducted by aliens. Communion, and I think the other one, Transformation, is his other. But he's written a ton of fiction, and I've never read any of his fiction. So there were several different ones of his books, but I only grabbed this one because, I don't know, what if I don't like it? So I forgot to get one. The price was right, I'll tell you that. So this book, let's get in a little synopsis of this too. Some people in Maywell, New Jersey, commute to New York. Some are working on a lab project that will change the world if it is allowed to succeed. And some people are witches. Amanda Walker is not a witch. Yet. She's an artist looking for work, unaware that someone has a desperate need for her. A dark plan that may require Amanda to enter death itself. Oh! Watch out, Amanda. If she is allowed to live long enough to make that choice. Okay. Amanda's tale is far stranger than she knows. It is ancient beyond memory. In times of great change, it must be relived in all its fear and hope, its wisdom and passion. One of those times is now. Cat Magic by Whitley Strieber. So next I have 2 more books, and they are hardcover books. I got this one, Stephen King, Bag of Bones. I mean, how do you say no when the price is right? I mean, you gotta get them right. And this one, we'll have some more story time. I might as well read you the synopsis of all these, in case you don't know what it's about. So, set in Maine territory, as most King novels tend to be, Bag of Bones recounts the plight of 40-year-old best-selling novelist Mike Noonan, who is unable to stop grieving even 4 years after the sudden death of his wife, Jo, and who can no longer bear to face the blank screen of his word processor. Oh man, word processor. I wonder when this was written. I'm getting distracted. All right, keep going, Sin. Now his nights are plagued by vivid nightmares of the house by the lake. Despite these dreams, or perhaps because of them. Mike finally returns to Sarah Laughs, the Noonan's isolated summer house. That's a weird name for a summer house. Sarah Laughs. He finds his beloved town familiar on its surface, but much has changed underneath. Held in the grip of a powerful millionaire, Max DeVore, stupid Max DeVore, who twists the very fabric of the community to his purpose, of course, to take his 3-year-old granddaughter away from her widowed young mother. As Mike is drawn into their struggle, he also falls in love with both of them. He is also drawn to the mystery of Sarah Laughs, now the site of ghostly visitations, ever-escalating nightmares, and the sudden recovery of his writing ability. What are the forces that have been unleashed here? And what do they want of Mike Noonan? Stephen King's Bag of Bones. Alright, and the last book I got for $5. I got another Stephen King, Dreamcatcher. And this one, another hardcover. Maybe you can tell where and why I got these books and they were so cheap. They're wrapped in Mylar and they have weird, Dewey Decimal things on them. No, there's no Dewey Decimals. So Dreamcatcher. Once upon a time in the haunted city of Derry, which is the site of It and Insomnia, 4 boys stood together and did a brave thing. Did they? Did they really? Certainly a good thing, perhaps even a great thing. Something that changed them in ways they could never begin to understand. 25 years later, the boys are now men with separate lives and separate troubles. But the ties endure. Each hunting season, the foursome reunites in the woods of Maine. This year, a stranger stumbles into their camp, disoriented, mumbling something about lights in the sky. Oh, aliens? I don't know. His incoherent ravings prove to be disturbingly prescient. Before long, these men will be plunged into a horrifying struggle with a creature from another world. Oh boy! Their only chance of survival is locked in their shared past and in the Dreamcatcher. Oh, Stephen King, Dreamcatcher. Okay, so I keep saying $5 for $5. Each of these was not $5. I got all 5 of those for $5. And how did I get those $5 for $5? I mean, even the Stephen King books alone should be more than that, right? Hardcovers. So every year, actually I think twice a year, check out your local library. They usually have a big book sale. So my local library had a sale and the hardcovers were like $1 and paperbacks are 50 cents. So I actually got those for under $5. It was $4.50 for all those books that I got. And I didn't go crazy overboard. They had more Stephen King books, but I wanted to get ones that I would actually read, And I didn't want to get like a crazy amount because, you run out of space to put all your books and am I going to actually read all of them? I want to get stuff I want to read. But they had a ton of stuff and it's such a great place, like just to get a bunch of books for super cheap. I'm all about that bargain, all about the bargain. So that was how I got $5 for $5, or actually under $5. I love my library. So yeah, check out your local library. You can call and ask them when they're going to have their yearly or bi-yearly book sale, and you can probably get some really great books for super cheap. If you weren't aware. I feel like most people would be aware of this, but I feel like if you're not, I needed to share this. This is a must be known. Like almost all libraries do this, at least to my knowledge. Pretty sure. So thank you so much for joining me in the book nook today. If you had fun hanging out, boop that like button. Come back, see me again, and we'll talk about more bookish stuff. So until next time, we'll see you later. Bye!